Good question. Do dry herbs work just as well as fresh herbs? Short answer is yes. You always want to use fresh herbs when possible when it applies. So for example, you wouldn't want to use fresh herbs when you were making an oil because of the water content in the herb would probably make your oil go rancid. But when you have fresh plant matter, I always find it's best to make the alcohol tinctures with the fresh plant matter. But if you don't have it because you're in your winter season and you have dried herbs, you can make it that way as well. Now, can you use fresh herbs to infuse oils? Yes, you certainly can. But you have to consider that there's going to be water that comes off that herb and you need to give it a place to evaporate too. So I prefer to stick with dry herbs for oils and fresh herbs for alcohol tinctures when I have them on hand. But drying an herb actually helps concentrate some of the flavoring. So think about when you're cooking. If you're cooking and it calls for fresh or dried herbs, it's going to tell you to put less dried herbs in versus the fresh herb because the flavor is concentrated. But not to complicate things, but some other herbs do better when you freeze them. For example, basil. When you dry basil, it actually turns a darker color. But if you were to make a pesto and put it into your freezer, it would stay that vibrant green color. Also with chives. Chives, I found, do not do well dried. Although you can use them, they just don't have that same flavor. But if you were to chop them up and put them in some oil and some ice cube trays in your freezer, you'd be able to use them in the wintertime. This is also true for parsley, like somebody mentioned on my page just yesterday. I've dried parsley before, and if I dry it and they dehydrate it, it'll stay green. If I hang it, it turns brown. But she mentioned that you can actually put it into the freezer and then just chop it as you need it. If you're new to all this and would like a basic beginner guide, Rosemary Gladstar's Medicinal Herbs, A Beginner's Guide is a great resource. She actually covers this subject in detail. If you're interested, you can find a link to this book in my Amazon shop, linked in my bio. I hope this helps. So please like and follow for more information like this and much more.